Merry Christmas, everyone. I know for a lot of us that merry part feels a little complicated this year. So if you press play on this video, today of all days, thank you. I don't take that lightly. Today's video is really simple. I just want to say thank you. Thank you to the people who watched, commented, prayed, checked on me, and to every widow and grieving person who somehow found this channel over the past 10 months and whispered, "Me too." When I hit record on the first video after my husband passed, I honestly had no clue what I was doing. I wasn't thinking about thumbnails or titles or analytics. I was thinking, how do I get through today without completely falling apart? And somehow sharing my life here, sharing the good, the bad, the ugly cries, became part of how I survived this past 10 months. Over this time, you've basically watched me journal my grief out loud. You've seen me declutter corners of my house that felt too heavy to look at. You've heard me talk about the weird ways my brain has tried to protect me from the pain. You've seen me try to decorate for the holidays that I honestly just wanted to skip. You've watched me figure out who I am without wife being the center of my identity. And instead of running from that, you stayed. Some of you have never lost a spouse, but you've watched and said, "I don't know what to say, but I'm here." That matters more than you know. So first, to my subscribers, thank you for letting me be honest. Thank you for letting this channel be messy and real instead of polished and perfect. Thank you for every comment, every email, every "I'm thinking of you," every "I prayed for you today." You've given me something I didn't expect: community in one of the loneliest seasons of my life. Now I want to speak directly to the widows and anyone grieving who somehow landed here, maybe at 2 a.m., maybe because YouTube randomly recommended one of my videos, maybe because you typed something desperate in the search bar and ended up with my face on your screen. If you're watching this on Christmas and your person is not here, I am so sorry. I wish I could give you something that would make this easier. I wish I could hand you a step-by-step grief manual that actually worked. But the truth is, there isn't one. What I can give you is this. You are not crazy for feeling how you feel. If you're angry and sad and numb and exhausted and guilty and grateful and even bitter, sometimes all in the same hour, welcome to grief. You're not doing it wrong. You don't owe anyone a Hallmark Christmas. You don't have to be the cheerful hostess. You don't have to decorate like you always did. You don't have to keep it together for everyone else if that is crushing you. You are allowed to change traditions. Decorate one less tree, make a smaller meal, say no this year. There is no grief police coming to arrest you because you decided to do things differently. I also want to say, if this is your first Christmas without your spouse, or your second, or your 10th, and it still hurts, I see you. There's no expiration date on missing the love of your life. My heart truly breaks for every single one of you who has shared your story in the comments. Those of you who lost your husband decades ago, but say the holidays still have a sting. Those of you who have just buried your spouse and you are standing in a house that doesn't feel like home anymore. Those of you who didn't lose a spouse, but maybe a child, a parent, a sibling, or a best friend. From the bottom of my heart, I am so sorry. I wish we didn't have this in common, but since we do, I'm grateful our paths have crossed. I want you to know something. You haven't just watched me grieve. Many of you have helped me grieve. Your comments and stories have reminded me I'm not the only one who feels like the world moved on way too fast. I'm not the only one who walks into a room and still expects to see him there. I'm not the only one who feels guilty when I laugh or enjoy something without him. You've also told me how you got through your first Christmas, the little traditions you changed, the things you regret, and the things you're glad you did. And whether you realize it or not, you've been like a circle of friends sitting in my living room saying, "Okay, this is hard, but we're still here. We're still breathing. We're still putting one foot in front of the other." And when I say thank you, I don't mean it lightly. You've helped me keep going. I want to leave you with a little Christmas message that has nothing to do with the bows and wrapping paper and everything to do with your heart. You have permission this Christmas to cry if you need to cry. Step outside if it feels too loud. Leave a holiday gathering early if your heart is screaming, "This is too much." Do less, a lot less, or do more if that genuinely brings you comfort. You also have permission to feel moments of genuine joy without feeling guilty. If you laugh today, it doesn't mean you've forgotten them. If you enjoy your meal, it doesn't mean you didn't love them enough. If you have a moment where you feel okay, that's not betrayal. That's being human. Grief and joy are going to ride in the same car for a while. It's weird, it's uncomfortable, but it's normal. For me personally, I'm holding on to the hope that my husband's life still means something, even though he's gone. Loving him this deeply will keep shaping who I'm becoming. And God is still here in the middle of all this mess, even when I don't understand any of it. You don't have to share my faith to be here, but if you do, I hope you feel seen and reminded that you're not walking this alone, even on days when it feels like you absolutely are. As we go into a new year, I don't have a big dramatic slogan for you. I'm not going to say next year is my year, because honestly, I'm still figuring out how to live in this one. But I am committed to continuing to share my home and my life honestly, talking about grief without sugarcoating it, showing the everyday boring, practical side of rebuilding a life, and hopefully giving you a little comfort, a little permission, and a little hope along the way. If you want to keep walking with me into the next chapter, you're welcome here. If you just stopped by for this one video because today is hard and you needed someone who gets it, I'm honored you spent these few minutes with me. So to my longtime subscribers, to the people who just found me, and especially to the widows and grievers watching this on Christmas, thank you for letting me journal these past 10 months of my life in front of you. Thank you for supporting me when I didn't even know how to support myself. Thank you for reminding me that even in grief, I'm not alone. My prayer for you today is that you feel even the tiniest bit of peace. Just enough to keep going, just enough to take the next step. I'm sending you so much love today from my imperfect, grieving, slowly healing heart to yours. Merry Christmas.